So the next topic which we will be seeing for the day is the 14th topic, World MSME Day 2023. So recently on June 27th, World MSME Day was celebrated, and there is a basic statistics provided for you in the first point, which says that MSMEs contribute around 8% of India's GDP, and with employing over 6 crore people in the country. Okay, so on this year's June 27th World MSME Day, three important things which are a takeaway for us in exam perspective is one thing called as the Ministry of MSME, Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, celebrated this particular day as Udyami Bharat MSME Day. Udyami Bharat MSME Day, which aimed at creating awareness and also celebrating the growth and development which India has attained because of the contribution from the MSME sector. So this is one takeaway. You'll have to know what is this Udyami Bharat and what is that particular occasion and which ministry celebrated this particular occasion. So second thing which we have to know is the ministry also came up with this portal called as Champions 2.0 portal. 2.0 portal. Okay, it is a mobile app for geotagging cluster projects. Say for example, if there is one famous product in any one particular district, there are a number of cluster projects which are undertaken by the Ministry of MSME. So for geotagging, say for example, if silk is famous in one particular district, and there is a cluster project for that particular product from that particular area, geotagging of that particular project is done by this Champions 2.0 portal. And the third thing which we have to know is MSME Idea Hackathon 3.0 for women entrepreneurs were also inaugurated. As of now, we had only MSME Hackathon 1.2 and 2.4. This particular 3.0 hackathon is completely focusing on women entrepreneurs. So as I said earlier, this International MSME Day is observed on 27th June annually to recognize the significance of MSMEs, and because not only agriculture is the backbone of the country, in industry sector, MSME is one sector which employs larger sections of the workable population. For that reason, this particular sector is also backbone of the country's economy. Okay, so the theme for this year, so every particular day we are also seeing the theme for that particular day along with it, be it dairy or any other topic. So the theme for this particular MSME Day 2023 is Future Ready MSME for India at 100. Future Ready MSME for India at 100. This is the theme which the Union Ministry for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises came up with. There is one another global body which came up with one another global theme for this particular day. The name of the global body is Global Council for the Promotion of International Trade. Global Council for the Promotion of International Trade. It celebrated the theme of building a strong future together. Theme for the world is building a strong future together, and launched an hashtag called as brand 10,000 MSMEs network. Brand 10,000 MSMEs network. So what is this Global Council for Promotion of International Trade? This particular organization, it has its base in various countries including India, might as well South Africa, USA, UAE, European Union and the United Kingdom. Okay, so these are the founding members of this particular Global Council. Might as well it has a number of other board and council members from across the world. Okay, so what is the history of this particular MSME Day and what is the significance of this particular MSME Day, we will be seeing. So first point you have to know is since 2017, since April 2017, this particular day has been celebrated or is being celebrated. So this year marks the 7th World MSME Day. This year of June 27 marks the 7th World MSME Day, and this particular day was designated as World MSME Day by the United Nations organization. This also you need to keep in mind in exam perspective. The day aims to enhance the national capabilities for unleashing the full potential of MSME in achieving sustainable development goals. I already in the same lecture I have told you what are sustainable development goals, what are all its focus areas, how many goals are there and how many indicators are there. So please go through it. So there are a few highlights from this particular event. As I told earlier, Champions 2.0 is one portal. The purpose of this portal is for geotagging cluster products, might as well mentoring, capacity building, through mentoring, and providing access to markets for the MSMEs, and grievance redressal for MSMEs. All these activities are carried in this Champions 2.0 portal or mobile application. So this mobile application also does geotagging, and it tracks the projects, tracks the cluster projects, and also facilitates efficient monitoring and evaluation of the project, and also facilitates efficient monitoring and evaluation of the projects. The next takeaway from this particular day which we saw is MSME Hackathon 3.0 for women entrepreneurs. Okay, so there were previous occasions, as I told you, Hackathon 1.0 and MSME Idea Hackathon 2.0. This particular hackathons have given us a few success. So the ministry has now come up with MSME Idea Hackathon 3.0 for women, so that it will be as a platform for women to showcase their talent and contribute for the MSME sector growth and their development. Okay, so on this particular day, there were a few memorandum of understandings also signed between the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises and various organizations, which we will be seeing. So how many memorandum of understandings were signed? One such memorandum of understanding was signed between SIDB. There's one organization called as SIDB and Ministry of MSME. So for what reason a MOU was signed? There is one body called as one scheme called as Pradhan Mantri Vishwakarma Kaushal Samman. This is for those traditional artisans and craftsmen. For those traditional artisans and craftsmen, this particular scheme is being launched by the Union government. So for the purpose of creation of one specific or exclusive portal for this particular scheme, and memorandum of understanding was signed between Union Ministry of MSME and SIDB. So another MSME was signed between Ministry of MSME with Government e-Marketplace. See, in the Ministry of MSME, there is something called as Udyam registration, in which all MSMEs are registered. All MSMEs which are established in the countries have to be registered. Okay, so to have access to this Udyam registration, Government e-Marketplace is one procurement body. So for example, there are various needs. There is a furniture need, there is a computer need, and all other accessories need for different ministries of the government. The Government e-Marketplace is a procuring or a procurement body. So having access to the Udyam portal will help Government e-Marketplace to know different MSME sector available throughout the country, so that procurement can happen within the country. So the next memorandum of understanding was signed between MSME Ministry and the Government of Tripura, again for the access to Udyam portal or Udyam registration details. Okay, so the MSME Ministry also signed a MOU with this Credit Guarantee Trust for Micro Small Enterprises. Credit Guarantee Trust for Micro Small Enterprises. So this will be the fourth memorandum of understanding signed by you. Okay, signed by the Ministry of MSME. So the next topic, or the 15th topic for the day, which we are going to see, is the Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, has been conferred with a new award, or a prestigious award, by the Egyptian government, called as the Order of the Nile Award. It is provided by the Egyptian government, and it is the highest honor of the Egyptian country which can be given to any citizen living in the world. See, two things which we have to keep in mind is, first thing, it was first instituted in the year of 1915, and since then every single year this Order of Nile Award is being given to various individuals who have contributed to the welfare of the people, who have contributed in larger way for the welfare of the whole mankind. Okay, so this is what this particular article is dealing about. Recently, the Egyptian president conferred the country's highest state honor. It is the highest state honor of Egypt, which is called as Order of Nile Award to the Prime Minister of India. So it was instituted in the year 1915. The Order of Nile is conferred upon few only, not on any individuals. One, either that person should be a head of the state, meaning either the prime minister or president of any country. Second, they can be a crown prince if it is a monarchical country, or if it is a constitutional monarchy, it can be conferred to a crown prince. And vice presidents of Egypt who offer uh, invaluable services to the humanity, So this Order of the Nile award is given to mostly the leaders of the world and the vice presidents of the Egypt. Okay, so here a number of points are given which you have to know about the specifications, the design, the metal in which it is made, and the aesthetic features of that particular medal, that particular award. It will be like a medal. Okay, so this one feature of this particular award is those person who receive this Order of the Nile award shall be saluted upon their death. They'll Egypt will celebrate a royal mourning. Egypt will have a royal mourning day on the death of this particular individual. So on June 25th, this particular award ceremony happened, in which the president of Egypt, Abdel Fattah El Sisi of Egypt, conferred Prime Minister Narendra Modi with this prestigious Order of the Nile award. Okay, so it is an highest civilian award, as I told you earlier. After receiving the award, the Prime Minister also expressed his gratitude and appreciation to the President Abdul El Fattah Sisi for his receiving the award. Okay, he also conveyed his heartfelt thanks on the behalf of people of India, acknowledging the honor and warm relations between the two nations. So Prime Minister, with the recipient being the recipient of this award, is being the first Indian to receive such an award. So with that, we'll come to the next topic of the day, which is called as Nandi portal. So recently, the Union Minister for Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, the Union Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, has launched the Nandi portal for providing non-objection certificate approval for the new drugs or the new inoculation system portal which are developed. Okay, new inoculation system or the new drugs which are developed for the sake of animals, for the sake of veterinary treatment. So this particular portal called as Nandi portal is developed. So which is that particular body which developed this portal? The Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying. Which body? The Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying, under the Union Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, has developed this portal in collaboration with one such organization which we have seen already, called as Central Drugs Standard Control Organization. Central Drugs Standard Control Organization, which is one another body under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So this particular portal, Nandi portal, was created by Department of Animal Husbandry Dairying with collaboration with Central Drugs Standard Control Organization through an organization called as CDAC, Center for the Development of Advanced Computing, which is under the Ministry of Science and Technology, through a government body called as the Center for Development of Advanced Computing, which is a body under the Ministry of Science and Technology. So for the development of this portal, three ministries are coming together. One is Ministry of Science and Technology, one is the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and the another is Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying. Okay, so the significance we'll be seeing in two different fronts. One is the significance of this portal we'll be seeing, and the key facts about this one another organization called as Central Drug Standards Control Organization we will be seeing. So the first significance of the portal is it will help streamline the approval process of veterinary products. All those veterinary drugs, veterinary treatment devices which are being newly developed, all those regulatory approval processes can be streamlined through this particular Nandi portal, and also it will help in enhancing transparency, might as well assessing and examining process of the newly developed veterinary drugs. It will in a way ensure transparency also. There is one another portal which is again under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare called as the Sugam portal, which does the same thing for the treatment of human beings. If any drug is developed, this particular Sugam portal assesses and checks the standards of that particular drug, and it in a way facilitates the approval of this particular drugs. Okay, so this particular portal in a way will promote the well-being of the livestock and livestock industry. Okay, so now few key facts about the Central Drug Standard Control Organization is it is a national regulatory authority for regulating medicines which are taken by the patients, might as well those medical devices which are developed or invented by various agencies. It works under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So it works under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, as we have seen already. The head or the chief of this particular body, CDSCO, is the Direct Drugs Controller General of India. Is the chief of this particular body is Drugs Controller General of India, and this particular Central Drug Standard Control Organization has its headquartered at New Delhi. So what are all the various functions of this particular body? Is A, they conduct clinical trials of the newly invented drug, meaning in clinics they test that particular drug. B, they also lay down the standards for any particular health condition or any particular drug. Might as well they check the quality of the drugs which are imported from different countries. They also check or set the standards for drugs which are imported from different countries. With that, this particular article comes to an end, and we'll be starting our next or 17th article called as Utprerak. Then the name of this particular center or the center of excellence is Utprerak, which means Unnat Takniki Pradarshan Kendra, which means Unnat Takniki Pradarshan Kendra. So the Ministry of Power has set up a dedicated center of excellence. Center of excellence is one organization. There are a center of excellence for artificial intelligence also. There is a separate center of excellence for quantum computing also. Might as well here this Unnat Takniki Pradarshan Kendra is one center of excellence which was started by Ministry of Mines for the sake of educating all the existing industries, large scale industries in our country to adopt energy efficient technologies. If there is any new invention, new machine invention, or new technique or new method of producing any single particular good in a cost effective way, this particular center of excellence is there to educate various industries. Okay, so the Utprarik is a center of excellence to accelerate adoption of energy efficient technologies. To the purpose of this particular center of excellence is to accelerate all those industries to adopt energy efficient technologies and play an catalytic role in improving the energy efficiency in the Indian industry. So most of the industries in our country are highly energy dependent country. In order to make those countries energy efficient and contribute to the India's goal of being net zero by the year of 2070, India has promised to become carbon neutral by the year 20. So for that reason, this particular center of excellence might work. So this particular Utprarik center of excellence is also named as Advanced Industrial Technology Demonstration Center. Advanced Industrial Technology Demonstration Center, and it has been set up by a body called as Bureau of Energy Efficiency. This particular body we have seen already, Bureau of Energy Efficiency, which is under the Ministry of Power. So there are a few mandates of this particular center of excellence. So this particular center of excellence can become a key reference and resource institution where the large scale industries in our country, be it MSME or heavy industries in our country, can find out any reference or any knowledge about the newly developed energy efficient technologies. Might also it will be an exhibition come information center and a knowledge repository, which can in a way help students, the technical students of the country, to develop any energy efficient technologies. So the next content for under this particular news article we will be seeing is some key facts about the Bureau of Energy Efficiency. So Bureau of Energy Efficiency is a statutory body. It is a statutory body. So what is a statutory body? Please put it in the comment section. It is a statutory body which is under the Ministry of Power. It was set up in the year 2001. It was set up in the year 2002. I'm sorry, it was set up in the year 2002 based on the provisions of the Energy Conservation Act 2001. Okay, based on the provisions of Energy Conservation Act 2001, this particular body of Bureau of Energy Efficiency was created. The primary objective of this body is to reduce energy intensity, meaning the overall energy usage, the excess energy usage in the country. The primary objective of the body is to reduce the excess energy usage in the country. So with that, this particular article comes to an end.